Hello everybody, it's your boy A-Tech here coming at you with another storytime video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the time one of my friends literally almost died at my house. So let's get right into this. My mom was out of town, this was about 2 years back, and I was like, well fuck it, I'm going to have some homies over and do stupid shit, because why not? So I had two of my homegirls and two of my homeboys over, and we just kind of, we started just dicking around, watching TV, smoking a little bit of weed, and then my one friend, Greg, he was like, I'm hungry, let me go grab something. I'm like, yeah, whatever. Goes in my fridge, and we had some Modelo's in there, and he's like, oh shit, you got Modelo, let me drink it? And I was like, yeah, whatever, and then he chugged that shit down right quick, and he was like, you have anything else? So I'm like, yeah, we got hella tequila, because we had like a bar in our basement. And I was like, yeah, we got vodka, tequila, whatever. So we went downstairs and I whipped out just this big old bottle of like fucking Smirnoff, and I was like, all right, cool, let's drink this shit. But I like my exact words to them were though was, I'm not in charge of rides home and shit. You and like if you guys are walking, I don't really give a fuck. I'm not giving rides. So control yourself. Don't get wasted as fuck, because you'll be not in good shape. Everyone except for this dumb fuck Greg respected that. Greg downs like a solid 10 shots of fucking this Smirnoff. And then he literally fucking just started acting stupid as fuck because he was wasted out of his mind. Everyone else maybe had 2 or 3 shots. No one else really wanted to get drunk, but this dumb shit Greg. And so we went back upstairs from our basement because that's where we were drinking. And then when we came upstairs, Greg started like fucking swinging around shit, and he straight up he collapsed on the floor. And I was like, well, shit, Greg's done. And he was talking and shit. He was just kind of laughing. And me and the other 3 people, we wanted to go smoke weed. So we were kind of like, well, Greg, you want to come? And he didn't even say anything. He just kind of laid there drunk. And I was like, all right, cool, we're going to go smoke. And then so we went upstairs and we started, just loading my bong with a few bowls and just, smoking, having a good time. And then I kind of decided, I was like, I haven't heard anything from Greg in a minute. I'm going to go, make sure he's okay. So we all go downstairs, and Greg literally has not moved from his location on the floor. He's just sitting there, except now he's in a pile of vomit on my floor. I'm like, oh, fuck me. So I'm like, Greg, wake the fuck up, drink some water, dumb shit, just trying to, shake him awake. And he, wouldn't move. So I was kind of getting scared, his heart was beating, so I wasn't too stressed. Because, we checked his pulse because we wanted to make sure he wasn't dead. But, so then we were kind of like, well, alright, we'll just hang out down here so we can, see if he gets better or whatever. So we just went downstairs from my room and started just watching TV with Greg in the middle of the carpet. And then, another half hour goes by, and they were like, alright, we need to go because my dad's gonna be here. I'm like, okay, which one of you fucks is taking Greg home? And they're like, well, my dad can't see Greg wasted out of his ass. I'm like, okay, well, that's great. So I kind of just chilled there for, maybe 25 minutes after they left. And then Greg threw up again, and I was kind of like, dude, you good? He literally wasn't talking. And then I tried to give him some water. He wouldn't drink any water. And then 10 more minutes go by, and this fucker literally stopped breathing. I shit you not, this fucker was not breathing anymore. So I'm like, okay, well, this isn't gonna be good. So I took his phone out of his pocket and was like, hey Siri, call dad, and called his dad. And his dad was like, and I straight up told his dad, I'm like, yo, your kid came over, drank a shit ton, and he's passed the fuck out, not breathing. His dad's like, okay, what's your address? Gave him my address, and then next thing you know, fucking, it was 1 ambulance, a fire truck, and 6 cop cars come pulling down my neighborhood. I'm like, holy shit. They come in my house, they have the stretcher and shit. They try to pick this kid up and resuscitate his ass. And he can't even talk, he's so fucked up. And they put him in the stretcher. His dad then shows up. So I think his dad must have called the ambulance because he couldn't get there quick enough or something. So he wanted to play it safe is my guess. I don't know. And then but his dad and his mom came, and they came maybe 10 minutes after the ambulance. And Greg was still there. They were loading him onto the stretcher as they got there. And I went up to his mom and his dad, and I was like, I'm so fucking sorry. I felt so bad because this kid literally is dying in my house. And his mom straight up like was crying. She gave me a hug, and I had never even met her before. And she was like, "It's okay. It's not your fault." And like they were super nice about it. And yeah, he ended up being fine. I actually haven't talked to him since that incident because I don't really know what he kind of just went off the grid after that. Like I've talked to him, but I haven't seen him. I guess like he's doing all right. His dad came back to my house the next day after that to go grab his kid's backpack because he left it at my place because he was fucking dying and none of our concerns was making sure he had his backpack. But yeah, that's the story about the time that my friend Greg literally. Well, I mean, he technically did die for a minute at my house. So, yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe. It would be super awesome if you did. And have a great rest of your day. Peace out.